if you would talk about my life on YouTube as a separate thing. Oh God, as a separate thing. As I was growing up on YouTube here, I'm probably 15 or so. The eagle, the young one, hadn't changed his colors yet. Anyways, pretty early on I found the flat earth. It was right when Eric Dubay was starting to talk about it, and I really do think that he brought it into light for other people. I don't know. I don't think other people were really talking about it so much then. I mean, they were always talking about it, but you know. However you want to say it, it wasn't, maybe the internet was too new and it was just the time when it would naturally come out, and he was the one that talked about it fluently and people could find it easily. I don't know. But then it's like he shared other things and that I believe are totally connected, and then it was like it was too real for the people that are trying to hide these things. And so luckily, the way that it's all built, they have this moral thing. They've created this image for the area that this information can come from, or that has been studied before. Those people are labeled really horrible people, dangerous, and all this, and so it creates a way to stop the information, or the suppression of the information would be a better way to say it, because I mean, just knowing that there's information is not really, I guess it is the beginning to all information, but it's not really very telling of anything, but it gets you there. We've got a lot of studying to do, but anyways, there's people still talking about it and all that. Like we need to prove it more or less. I mean, if it's disproven, then I guess we have to find something else, don't we? So we're not going to be like the ball people. The ball people are disproven, but yet they keep going. They keep going like, oh, it's like they're mad that we broke their ball, and so they want to, well, your flat thing doesn't work either. Your frisbee doesn't work. My ball's broken, sure, but it's not a frisbee. And it's like nobody is saying anything else. Okay. I waited for you to make sure that you could make it. Come on. I'm sure that anybody who's into the flat earth has already known that it's provably true. There's experiments and things, but the people that don't believe in it, I guess, don't accept those things as proof, because the governing body of scientists, I guess, the main consumption is that it's disproven, but they don't really have anything that I feel disproves it, but they say it does, and that's the end of the discussion. And so we know that they're actively stopping it. Oh, that's the truth. I don't even see it, but we all can see it. You know what I mean? It's like they just nana nana boo boo. I can't hear you. We don't have time for that. How do they make it go away? Nobody else is like, none of the people in the scientific community are like, hey, you know, those guys are right. The boats don't go over a curve. There's a mathematical formula. Hey, you know, those guys are right. The stars work exactly how you would expect them to work over a flat earth with perspective. Like we all know, you can't turn on and off perspective. In reality, maybe in rendering, graphics rendering or something. What happens when you're really far away from something really big and then you get really close to something big? You can even get to something big, get on it. Its perspective changes, it changes. It doesn't even... If you're standing on the side of a mountain, I mean, depending on the steepness of it, but there could be flatness on a mountain. It could look like this. And it just looks like, it doesn't look like you're on a mountain. There could be scenes while you're on the mountain that definitely look like you're on a mountain. You know? You get to the top of the mountain and you realize it's not the top of the mountain. Things change when your location changes, your perspective changes. That's just a fact of life, and I think you know that by moving around. Everybody knows that. Maybe you just don't understand how you know it, but everything changes. When I stand over there, everything looks different. It's all the same stuff. It looks the same, but it's like it's been moving around, you know? So anyways, somebody's doing some kind of scientific thing to try and say that the earth's flat, or the earth's not flat, or whatever the fuck. Let's say not flat. Somebody's trying to do that scientific experiment, and you know, right off the bat, we already know that they're wrong. So I mean, what do you need to, what do they got? What are they saying? Oh, this and that. Oh, well, I can't go there, so really you can't accept it. But see, as a concept, you can't use a place as a definition of a concept, because it's a concept that you have to have, that where you can carry it around with you. You can't go to a different place. You should be able to, I mean, a concept, you should be able to think about it anywhere. And they're saying like model and all these different words. See, I think it's a waste of time. I guess this is really all I want to say. I'm not even trying to talk about their conversation, you know? It's just a waste of time. What does it do? What would you really get if you went to Antarctica? Okay? They let you go to Antarctica, do all the fucking tests you want. Even show you the tests that they've already done. But they're the ones that control the minds of everyone else. You could come back and say, the government showed me this. I'm a super secret high level clearance secret agent, and I've seen all of the aliens. I've seen the secret flat earth bases, and I've been to Antarctica, and I had tea with the Queen, everything. You can say anything you fucking want. They could do all that stuff for you. They'll give you all that shit. You go have tea with the Queen, but nobody will fucking believe you until they say that you had tea with the Queen. They say that you had tea with the Queen. Now you did. Now you did. Before that, it was like, well, he could have, but you know, nobody really knows. There's flat, but yeah, you know, nobody really knows. Did you go test it out? No, you didn't. I know you didn't. Have you been to all these different places? Okay, well, great. Now you know. But I don't know. I don't trust you, and nobody else does either. Nobody should. Actually, everybody trusts you. Don't worry about it. All you have to do is say it. But wait. You have to say the right thing. If you say the wrong thing, nobody believes you again. Because the people that shape your mind, the people, I don't think it's natural. The people shaping your mind, that's not natural. But it's the way it is. Your mind is shaped because they control your environment. They control your environment. We've all opted out into slavery. We've opted out, and we allow them to total control over the environment. They tell you what your reality is. I don't know who they is. It seems like they're the ones that profit the most from this. And it seems like a group. It seems like that's what the way, I mean, it's like protected to be that way. I wouldn't lose focus on the group itself. Let's just, I mean, you know, it is the protagonist, but the main thing is the problem. But I can see that the protagonist has to be exposed for people to accept the problem, because the protagonist is hidden by the problem. You know, it's all like this big thing. I think people understand. I don't know. It's hard to talk about it without like getting in trouble. So anyways, having arguments about this and that, and what kind of science are they talking? You know, is it science? You can't talk about this. Your model doesn't work. What do you mean it doesn't work? It doesn't. Does that mean that it has to go away? Well, if it does, then I guess that's what it does. I don't know. I'm not even really worried about trying to prove anything to anyone, because, like I said, you could prove it all day long. I feel like there's plenty of proof. There's plenty of proof. You can do it all day long, but that stuff that they say is the way that they say it, and that's how it is. Right or wrong, it doesn't even fucking matter. I was watching a show, QI or something like that. It's in a British show, and they were talking about facts because it's a fact show, and a quiz fact show, a fact quiz show, and 60% within X amount of time. I think they said 5 years. I think they said 5 years. Maybe it was 10 years, but 5 years I think is what they said. The facts are different. Facts are no longer facts. With age, facts change, and that's a fact. That doesn't change, or it does change. It changes periodically. We don't know. It's a fact, and a fact actually means nothing, except for in the moment when it's being said. When it's being tested, I guess that's a fact. When you think that, like, everything happens like this every time, until the one time that it doesn't, because of a different aspect that we didn't even think of. So everything, gasoline always catches on fire. Always, except for when, we just figured out, except for when this happens. Oh, there's no oxygen. Are you stuck? Come on down here. Come here. You look like you're stuck. Come here, bud. Come on. Is he stuck? He's stuck. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, that's not very stuck, dude. You don't even try. Okay. I guess it was pretty good. I didn't undo it right though. I just pulled on it until it broke. I know the dog can pull that hard, but I don't know that he would. What's up? I don't want to go any deeper. Let's go back. This is the end. I think I finished talking about my stuff too. I mean, why beat a dead horse? You don't know. Whoa. Honk honk. I like Level Earth Observer more than I like Jeranism. I don't like Jeranism at all. I don't like the sound of that guy's voice. I don't know, even from the past, the way back past, back when you were buying them a house and all this other fucking shit. Fucking dude. Dude asking for money for a fucking laser pointer. I don't understand how people can even have the thing. Like, what kind of psychopath thinks that they have the calling to make all these stupid experiments and to lead all these people? They don't have the intellect for it. They don't have any of their own things. It seems like nothing is their idea. They just want to talk about everybody's ideas. And then when they do fucking have an idea, but it's not really their idea, it's just everybody else's idea, and then they're supposed to go do it, they can't even do it. They don't do any research on the fact about how the beam works, or what happens to the beam. What kind of beam do you need to go across this far of a surface? What happens to it? Does it get bigger? Well, you have to focus it different ways. You know, I don't know about lasers. They don't know about lasers. The whole thing. They said some good things, but they're all think, Guru, come here. What are you doing? You gotta go to the bathroom again? They said some good things, but they're just saying it to their audience, and it's all things that people with a smaller audience have already said. Oh, we're gonna have to get that guy on and talk to him. Why? For our big audience. Why do you have such a big audience? And what happens to the information when it goes through you? Is it redacted, and you know, oh, we can't have this going out, we gotta change this to this? Who knows? Who knows? I'm not saying the actual individual is stupid, but the channel is portrayed as the stupid person. This could be an act. It could be a game. I think they do that. I used to go to Level Earth Observer's channel every day, just like I did with Eric DeBase. I thought he was fun. He has some good videos, some fun videos. Some of them seem like not so much of a hit. They were just made, you know, kind of to keep the content coming. And I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying it so you don't go there expecting everything to be super duper, or for it not to get boring, because it's the same fucking thing over and over again. And I'm not saying that as a criticism to you, man. I'm saying that as my observation for other people. It's a great entertainment, but I just I really got tired of seeing Dr. Phil in the fucking comment section and all the fucking trolls, all those fucking people. It almost feels like a honeypot to me. I could talk about my experience with finding that channel, which doesn't seem like a honeypot. But, you know, the ending result, maybe they can, if somebody's not careful, they can turn somebody that's not a honeypot into a honeypot. Well, which, I mean, they just marked it down on a piece of paper that people of this kind of mind go to this channel, and there's not a lot of pushback there, and so bam. So I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm just saying that that channel, those videos make me feel bad, but they make me feel good too. I mean, the good videos, it's a tricky situation, and I actually think that's a real person, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It matters to me, but it doesn't matter to me in my daily life, you know? The words that I've spoken with that person are kind enough, but the whole Dr. Phil thing really fucking weird. I mean, it's really weird. The guy doesn't say anything. He says like bullshit stuff. I feel like this is even a while ago where I had less information. I feel like everything that he said I could easily address. And I guess maybe it was a confidence builder. Maybe that's what he's supposed to be. I don't know. I feel like it's not real though. I say that a lot. I think it's just an idea that maybe I use too loosely, but it originally means what I know it to mean, so it's okay for me to use it loosely for myself. But when I talk to you guys about it loosely, it probably muddies the water, you know. I know what, here's best to say, I know what I've labeled my blurbs as, but you don't. You don't know what my blurbs are. You don't even know what a blurb is unless you have the information that I have too. This is a kind of like an inside joke, but it's not a joke. Inside comment. What do they call those? Easter eggs? I don't know. I really enjoy everything, even the old stuff, still to this day. Like stuff that he made years and years ago. I really enjoy Eric Dubay's videos, and he does a good job of making the videos. He does a good job of making the videos, but the information, what they're about, is just super duper awesome. I think it's really cool. Forget, I got sidetracked by that shoe. Forget where I was going with that, but hey, props to him. Props to him. I don't feel like he's changed or anything like that. I don't feel like he's well, he's changed, but we all change as we go. I don't mean he's changed in a bad way. He's not a bad guy. He didn't flip-flop on us. He's not in the flip mode squad. You have to know what I'm talking about to know what I'm talking about. And I ain't gonna tell you. Busta Rhymes. Alright, that's a clue. Fine. I'll give clues. Because I think you guys don't pay attention like I pay attention. Because everything's backwards, you know? You know? You know? It's going off the rail on a crazy train. What? Don't eat that. They brought me water. Water. Water, water. People go away. People go away. You don't see them anymore. They're not dead. They just go away. My friends are all gone. Well, what if they came back? Would they still be your friends? Yeah. But would it be like, remember this time? Remember that time? Do you remember when we, do you still see blah, 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 that one time at band camp? That girl, she stuck a flute. What? Wait, what? That was a movie. Oh, you're right. But remember the time we watched that movie about that girl? Boinky. It wasn't about that. Oh, yeah. You wanna hang out? Nah? Oh, okay. Look at that blanket. Looks comfy. It's a pretty one. Home Designs. Oh, it's made in China. Where's China? China? China, that sounds Alaskan. China. 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 Made in China. Oh. Made in China. Boom, 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 boom. We got souvenir shops here in Alaska. And guess what? Guess what? You can buy souvenirs here. But they're made in China. I really fucking hate that. I fucking hate that with a fucking passion. People that go on vacation I don't know. All I can hope is that it's just the t-shirts that are made in China. But what the fuck? How hard is it to have a t-shirt factory in Alaska? How much would t-shirts cost if we had a t-shirt factory? And then we just made our own designs, put our own designs on there, make it so it's like a whole business front for all of the people. If you want to have business, if you want to trade things and do all that, which is kind of fun, and I can see benefit in it, so you can diversify. It's a balloon. Everybody at home's like, why didn't he pick it up? Because I ain't the fucking janitor. I ain't the fucking janitor. You can make your place more beautiful. Well, I already saw it all fucked up, so oh well, there's no going back now. It's like a video game. We'll just go under the premise that somebody picked it up and then it won't be there next time. Maybe it'll blow away. Everything blows away to the one spot, and then we got all the garbage in one spot to pick it all up. I'm not prepared. I don't have a way to carry it. And, I'm just not gonna do it. Look, we pay this asshole right here to do it. He's coming to pick it up right now. Oh, he's gotta take a shit first. I'm taking a shit. Smokey over here taking his shit. Smokey over here taking his shit. Think he'll pick up that box? I doubt it. I see, like, come on, hurry up, go Roo, go Roo. Look at this sachet. Come on, a-hole. Let's go. Man, you're testing my patience, aren't you? Is it? Look up naked? I don't know. What are you supposed to look up naked for? Does naked mean something different than what people say? I don't know. It's a thing. Somebody wrote a thing and put it on the garbage can. Oh. Jump in there, Wiley. I say that as coyotes. After I said it, I kind of felt yucky. Because I know a person that they call that, and that person's a turd. And I don't like to think about that person. Sucks. Here you go. You do it. Alright. I'll pick you up. You're a good boy. Hey guys. Dork. Anyways. Hope you hear this song and it pisses you off. That's the Spin Doctors. I saw them. I saw a lot of different people in concert. I'm not really like a connoisseur of concerts, but they were fun. People here in Alaska kind of think of that as like an awe type of thing because not a whole lot of concerts come here besides in the summertime. All right, goodbye.